Our next skit tonight is called Wait. It was written and directed by Tom Dalton. Elspeth was a stage manager. And the cast includes Tess Moody, Taylor Rodier, Maggie Buchanan, Emma Jackson, and Quentin Davis. Wait.
Looks like rain. That's the last thing we need right now. Shelter is so hard to find sometimes.
It sure is.
Well, at least the rain will wash away some of the grime.
Uh-huh.
Jeez, I'm beat. How about you? Been walking long?
Well, listen, I was here first. I'm not meaning to be rude, but I hope you're not planning to set up camp or anything.
I was just passing through. Just gonna rest a while and then I'll be off.
Alright. Could I trouble you for something to drink?
Oh, I was about to ask you the same thing, but I ran out a few miles back.
I see.
Might I bother you for something to eat? What's so funny?
I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry, but that was what I was about to ask you.
Oh.
Let me introduce myself. I am A.
My name's B. Nice to meet you.
That's one heck of a coincidence.
What is?
Well, my name's A and your name's B, and we're sitting side by side.
Just like the alphabet. That is a coincidence.
Yeah. And I'm thirsty, and you're thirsty.
And I'm hungry and you're hungry. Don't forget about that.
How can I forget about that when my stomach's always growling?
When was the last time you had something to eat?
Gee, I don't know.
Let's see, for me it was...
Wait, I remember. So I was on the east side of the city, and I found this garbage can. And in this garbage can was half an apple, a bit of cheese, and a small piece of hot dog.
Well, you were lucky.
How so?
Well, you covered most of the food groups in that find.
I haven't really thought of it like that. I just saw a bunch of disgusting looking pieces of food that I had to eat in order to survive.
Well, luck is a respected thing.
How so?
Let's say you were rich. If you had to eat all that, you consider yourself really unlucky.
True.
Well, when you have nothing, you're lucky to have anything.
True, but I don't exactly have nothing. I have this.
It's a lot of stuff. Is it heavy?
You have no idea.
How long have you been carrying that around?
Feels like my whole life.
I know that feeling.
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to have anything for some people in need?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
Maybe
We're in a hurry.
Maybe some other time.
Well, thanks a lot! Did you see that?
Sure did. Seems like they're just starting out, moving through life without any cares at all. Huh. Do you remember life like that?
I do, but...
Don't like to talk about much.
No.
Well, what's in this bag you have here?
Hey, listen, don't touch this. This is mine. I barely know you, and you don't seem to have a lot for yourself.
Well, I used to have a lot, but it got so heavy that I had to drop some stuff.
Was it easy?
No. It's very hard to figure out what to keep and what to throw away. Take this watch, for instance. I've had it for nearly 10 years. It stopped working about 2 years ago. But, so why do I keep carrying it around?
You could always buy new batteries.
Well, if I was going to buy new batteries for it, don't you think I would have done it by now? It's really unlikely that I'll buy some. So, why do I carry it around? Because it was a gift from my mother, and it brings back memories from when she was alive.
Meaning, if you get rid of it...
I'd be getting rid of the memories. Exactly. Sometimes you have to carry things because you want to. Not always because you need to. You just have to remember that you need to know the difference between needing something and wanting something. And from the looks of your bag here, you've had a lot of trouble with that.
Well, listen, I need everything in this bag. Living on the streets, you never know what's going to happen. I like to be prepared.
How long have you been on the streets?
Not long.
Uh-huh.
About 4 months.
Yep, just as I figured.
What's that supposed to mean?
The longer you're out here, you learn that you can't keep carrying around these things. You have to let some go. I knew from the moment I saw you and that thing that you were a rookie. You have to let some of this stuff go.
Listen, if you're thinking about taking any of my stuff or making me share it with you, this conversation can end right now.
Look, I don't want any of your stuff. The last thing I want to do is carry around more things than I need.
So what do you have, other than the watch?
Memories? Good memories. Memories of people that I love, people that I don't want to forget.
Well, let me see some of these memories. I could use some to make me smile.
Have a look.
I don't see anything.
How could you? They're not your memories.
But I saw the watch.
Did you see it? Or did I show you?
You're confusing me. So you're saying that you have objects from your past in there.
Right.
And they're real objects?
Exactly.
Real objects I cannot see, but are quite just real.
Now you're catching on.
I'm not catching anything. All this is doing is giving me a headache.
Well, at least I gave you something.
I thought you were leaving. You said you were just passing through.
That's what I said, just passing through.
So when are you going to get to the just passing through part?
When I'm done here.
Well, if you're not going to leave, then I'll leave. Bye. Have a nice day. And good luck.
Thought you were leaving.
I am.
Looks to me like you're lying down. Go on! Pull it! Come on, you can do it! Pull!
I'm trying.
Why don't you just leave it here? I'll watch it for you.
Oh, I bet you just love for me to leave my stuff behind, so you can just take what you want.
I told you I don't want your stuff.
What do you want?
Just show me what's in the bag.
Listen, this bag has some stuff that's really personal.
So start with something small.
Let's see. I didn't remember the stapler being this heavy.
That's what happens to things as you carry them. They get heavier and heavier. You need to let it go, or it's just going to get heavier. Let it go. Look. some things are the way they are because that's how you choose to see them.
How did you do that?
Do what?
Don't play games with me. I could barely lift that thing. How did you do it so easily?
It's a stapler.
Give it back.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Just give it back.
Okay then.
I suppose if I ask you how you did that, you won't tell me. What are you, some kind of magician or something? Are you trying to play games in my head and make me believe things that aren't really there?
What makes you think this isn't real?
Pick it up.
I thought you wanted it back.
Pick it up.
Okay. Are you happy?
No! I'm more confused and frustrated than before! How do you keep doing that?
What is this?
A stapler!
No, it's a stapler to me. What is it to you? To me, it's just an ordinary stapler. But to you, when you look at this stapler, you think of your job. And when you lost it, it became a burden to you. It weighs just as much as an ordinary stapler. But to you, it's heavier because the memory of it carries a burden. Excuse me? Here you go. I think they like the stapler.
I can't believe you just did that!
I know it's hard at first, but just breathe. Let it go. Take a deep breath. Now, doesn't that feel better?
A little!
Now that's called progress!
I don't think you have the right to just give away my stuff like it has no value!
All I did was take something that was once a burden to you and made it into a gift for someone else.
I guess that makes sense. And I do feel a little bit better.
Let's see if this becomes lighter. What's this?
Put that down, give it back, please. That is off limits.
This is what I think it is. You have an awful lot of stuff in that bag.
Give it back. That's my wedding ring. Or it was.
I'm sorry.
This too. This too.
It's remarkable how something so small can carry so much.
Done! You're not getting this. This isn't the same as just giving away a stapler.
But the stapler's still in the bag.
Excuse me?
Take a look.
I'll give you credit. This is a good one.
Look. The stapler carries a lot of memories. And why? Why?
It's just a symbol like my watch.
It's just a symbol now. Like my watch. It becomes lighter because you let it go.
But it's right here.
Because Because you let it go. Your vision has become clearer now.
So you're saying I've been holding on to the bad memories and neglecting the good?
Exactly. Once you let go of the... You can't move forward if you keep dragging around the past. Sometimes the negative thoughts can cloud your vision and make things hard to see. If you let things go, you can never... If you never let things go, you might not even see a bright future. If I hadn't come along, you might have been carrying around that sack for your whole life.
And since the constructive memories are lighter than the destructive ones, the bag becomes lighter.
Exactly. I think you're going to be okay.
Are you leaving?
I said I was just going through, and this is the part where I get to the just going through part. Besides, my work here is done.
Hey!
Yes?
Thank you.
And thank you for letting me help you. Oh, and don't forget your ring.
It's still pretty heavy.
Keep working on it, my friend. It gets easier and easier. Progress.